Hello, Barry Moore, Better Business Bureau. This is BBB Sharing, like number 400th episode, maybe. And this is part two of a conversation that has been exciting for me and is really hitting home. So I'll let the doctor take it over, and she's just going to tell you about her practice, which is an accredited business found at bbb.org. That means they start with honesty, trust, and the biggest word, I think, is respect. So go ahead, doctor, introduce yourself and take it from there.
Hi, my name is Dr. Marquita Garrett, and I am the Director of Clinical Services at Centering Elements, which is in Chesterfield. If you are familiar with Chesterfield, it's off of Midlothian, Midlothian Drive, and it's Arboretum Parkway. And we are the first door you come to in the big glass building on your left. So we have a nice suite there. We have a play therapy room. We have several offices, and we have a holistic center where there's yoga. We do Tai Chi. There's a sound bed. So there's different services you could do with the sound bed. We try to introduce the holistic part for people who don't like medicine and don't take medicine. Although there is a shortage for psychiatry right now, we do have a couple of nurse practitioners who will be signing on with us soon, and they are able to give medication. We love kids, and we love kids from 4 to 94, as I've said before. So we deal with adults. We do not take the cases of drug addiction unless it's ASAP. ASAP is alcohol, substance abuse program. And ASAP is, the smaller segment of ASAP is VSAP. VSAP is if somebody gets a DUI, whether it be from drugs or alcohol or prescription meds, they have to take a program, a 10-week cycle ed. They take, part one is at John, I can't think of the name. Oh, it's Bright Point now.
Right.
Yes. Part one is at Bright Point, and then part two would be with us. And it's not as formal as part one. We don't beat you over the head. We give you the psycho education part of it, the part where it talks about how it affects your family, how it affects your employment, how it affects who you are as a person and how you view yourself. Big thing about psychology that people don't realize is we're here to make sure you understand you. And that's where my client love is the teenagers, because they're trying to find themselves. They're trying to find out who they are, what they're supposed to do in life, and they're trying to get out of the childhood age into the young adult age, and they're just all over the map. We know through science that that's because their hormones are going up and down, and they don't get the full functionality of their brain till they're 25. But we also know that parents go crazy taking care of them. So they come in and they're like, help me with this child. But lately, our age group that we've been seeing, I love the senior citizens. I don't call them that. I call them seenagers. I love the seenagers. That's, like I said in the first part, my favorite part to work with is the teenagers and the seenagers. Just like the toddlers and the teens are the same, the teenagers and the seenagers are the same. They've raised all their kids. They're trying to figure out who they are without the kids, and sometimes without a spouse, but they're trying to figure out life as well. We work with little people. Now, we used to say 4 to 94, but I will tell you lately, a lot of little kids have been coming to us. When I say little, I mean as young as 2, 3, 4. And because I'm a play therapist, we teach them, or we learn the first language is play. Play is your first language. It's how you express who you are. It's how you talk about who you are. So even if they don't have the language skills, we get them in and they play and they work through their emotions. They have big feelings, and that's what we talk about. My agency, Centering Elements, we love education. So it is made up of licensed clinician, and it's made up of resident clinicians, which is people who have graduated college and they are trying to get their license in the state of Virginia. They're called residents, and it's made up of interns who are trying to figure out the best way. As you said at the beginning of the podcast, we are very ethical, and we want to share that with the new interns coming in. And we get interns from William and Mary, VCU, all over the state of Virginia, believe it or not. And they come in and they get to learn. So my next favorite thing, besides working with the kids, is working with the interns. I have a lead clinician, and she guides the interns. We have a format that we use. She guides the interns through this format. And we have a wonderful administrative assistant who greets everybody. She greets the staff, she greets the clients, and her name is Mickey. If you've ever called my office, Mickey is the one that has the soothing voice that makes everybody feel like they're family and they're being welcomed into the family. Mia is my lead clinician. She helps guide the interns through their way, and then I do supervision with the interns to make sure that they stay on the ethical path. And then the residents are who I love working with because they've already graduated. They've made all the little mistakes. They've learned how to deal with people, and now they're trying to get licensed. And a lot of times, I'm really blessed that Mia has stayed with us. She has become like my right hand, and Mickey is my left. I can't work without the two. We say the M's and M's.
There you go.
M&M's.
M&M's.
So
M3, yeah.
M3. But a lot of times my residents become licensed, and I shoo them out the nest like little birdies. They get their own practices. They go work for corporations like Tucker's Hospital, where they are more involved in trauma and hands-on. You get some trauma within private practice. What we're getting now with the little people, they're coming right out of the headlines.
So if I come to you and I'm your client and we're going to work together, how many times will I come and see you? Could be open-ended, or
it's open-ended.
You never know.
It's open.
5 visits to 5 years, probably.
Well, I've had some clients for 5 years, but they're not 5 years every week.
Yeah, I understand.
We discharge them after 30 to 45 days, but they are able to come back. I have one client, he's a police officer, and he comes back every year. Every January, I see him. Just to check in and make sure everything's okay.
It's good for him
it's
and you.
Great for
and
him.
Everybody around him. Yeah.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's not courage. That is just a man that's just ends the stigma and really shows up and cares about himself. He's put himself first. Because if you don't put yourself first, can you help any? You can't help me, right?
Yeah, you can't help
anybody else. It starts with me. I'm
Yeah.
responsible for me. How do people pay? Is the insurance cover you?
We take most insurances, but we also take self-pay because we have the interns.
Yeah.
We can do sliding scale fee.
Okay.
And that's why I know the poverty rate, because we go by the poverty rate.
We talked about that.
Yeah. To make sure that people are able to get the services they need, even if it's not as affordable or they don't have insurance. And that's what we're seeing now. A lot of parents are bringing the kids, but they're not able to come because of lack of insurance.
Understand.
So we offered a sliding.
You find a way to do it.
Yes.
Well, you're at 10 minutes. Unbelievable. You did a great job. How do people find you?
We are at 9201 Arboretum Parkway. Our phone number is 804-322-7188. And we are on the web at centeringelements.com.
Very good. Well, Doctor, it was a great pleasure meeting you. Thank you for being accredited. And people can find you also at bbb.org. And I encourage I really do encourage. Our Spark conversation last month was about do companies have the responsibility to help their employees with mental health, and not just the employee, their family, because the stronger the mindset. And we had a great conversation around that, and Department of Social Services shared that the state has that for their employees.
Oh, good.
A couple thousand in-house, because they're dealing with a lot of trauma, a lot of loss. So I was so happy to hear that our state cares about those people. So thank you so much. And with that, Barry Moore, Better Business Bureau, BBB Sharing, thank you very much. Have a great day.